author to Barak the author, Barak the author to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. We want to give triple honors to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. We want to give double honor to all the elders and apostles I done learned from. I want to give honors to the 144,000 Hope elect Akim out there that's teaching the word with truth and sincerity. I want to give honors to the speckled bird and the Israelites that look like the other nation, but they had the blood of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. I just want to say, and coming through the throne of King David, I just want to say, Shalom. This is your brother Ben and Ariel coming from you from the Heavy Touch Camp in Flint, Michigan. We coming to you with another lesson, and our lesson today is going to be the high value of men are the men of the Most High. And I've been on YouTube, and I've been seeing this brother on there. He seems like he's a pretty cool brother, and his name is Kevin Samuels. And he like a marriage consultant, and he be talking to a lot of Israelite women, mostly black women. And they are real delusional, and they think he's so mean and this kind of stuff. But he is saying that a high value man in America is a man that make a lot of money, over $100,000 to $300,000. And the women is trying to get them men. But the thing is, our women is delusional. They go out here and chase after other men and don't respect us as men, because we in a low state right now, because we at the bottom as Israelite men, and everybody in the world hate us, but we are Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, chosen men. We the top echelon of the other brothers that's in the world with us. All the men that believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai is the high value men in our nation that the women is looking for. But the women don't respect the men, because they looking for thugs and drug dealers and men like that do evil things, because the women in our country, in the United States, love evilness. They flock to evilness. And that's what they want, evil men, where they can go out and keep doing the evil stuff they doing. Because our women think they supposed to go out and do the same thing men doing. Women ain't supposed to have no whole bunch of men. Women supposed to have one man. The Israelite man, they follow Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Our nation is set up to have more than one woman, because we are structured just like the animals of the world. If you see a pride of lion, you see one head male lion, he might have 13 mistress lions with baby cubs. If you see a group of gorillas, you see a big silverback gorilla with a whole bunch of other young women gorillas with his babies. It goes a lot through all the animal system. And the animals is led by the men, because we come from Adam. That's how Adam set up everything when he was set up on the earth. We supposed to have more than one woman, but our women don't believe that, because they don't believe in the Israelite system or how we used to live in the biblical days back then. Because that means if we had more than one woman, the men would be happy and the women be happy, because it'd be a whole system set up with a man with different women, because man ain't interested in one woman all the time. It ain't in our nature. Yeah, but we live in this messed up society. If we supposed to go after another woman, they saying that we cheating and all this kind of stuff, and Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai didn't set that up like that. You see? But I ain't gonna get into that. I'm just gonna talk about high value men that the women is looking for, that Kevin Samuels say they're supposed to make all this money. But that ain't right in Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai's eyes. See what I'm saying? Now we're going to get into the lesson. We're going to show you where the high value man start from. It's all natural. It's going to be a small lesson. And I was just, seeing that on YouTube. So I said, let me address this. Because sometimes I get a little mad at how some of the women act because they don't want to do what's right. They want to do evil. And Yahweh Shai didn't set us up like that. Let me get one of my other books out because I think I'm going to pull another scripture. I said I wasn't going to pull it, but I think I'm going to pull it. I don't think I wrote it in there, but I'm going to end up pulling it. I meant to put it in my lesson, but I forgot about it. And we're going to start off our lesson with Jeremiah 1 and 5. And it reads, Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Actually, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai was talking to Jeremiah, but he also talking to the hopeful elect prophets of the day. We came out of our mother's womb. Yahweh Shai already knew us, and he already had sanctified us, and he had already ordained us to be a prophet to the nation of Israel. So that's starting you out as you're going to be high value because Yahweh Shai done already pick you before you came out your mother's womb. So you being high value from the beginning. As soon as you come out your mama's womb, before you even came out, Yahweh Shai had already sanctified you or ordained you to be a prophet for him. And could nobody be no higher to work for the number one person of the world is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Father and the Son of the heaven and the earth. See? Now we're going to go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. What is this? Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. I got past this already. I'm going the wrong way again. Just then I can't find that little book. I'm going to get there, y'all. Give me a little minute. It's right behind Isaiah, but it's not. I think it's between Isaiah. Here you go. When I say Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, and it reads, Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. If a woman want a high value man, she got to get a man that's going to follow the commandments of the Most High. That's what we are ordained to be on the earth for, to follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's commandments. You can't beat no high value man if he gonna follow the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Keeping his commandments and have faith in your God. We can go to 2 Corinthians. New Testament, 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. And it reads, But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Our women in our society today is lost. Overall, most of our nation is lost, but the ones that's supposed to be high value men that follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we ain't lost. We know what's going on. Verse 4. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai, should shine unto them. See, Yahweh Shai is shining on the high value men that follow him. And the rest of y'all people follow the God of this world. That's what's wrong with our women today. They do not want to follow Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. They want to do what they want to do when they want to do it. And living in this messed up system in the United States, Esau allowed them the right to do the things that they do. Our women don't want to listen to us. They want to do evil. That's why it's a problem in our community, because our women is not spiritual. They take on the spirit of Eve. They don't want to do right. They want to run amok and run up and down the street and chase after men and do all the folly they can do. That's what happened when you ain't being led by the right kind of man. A high value man gonna teach you the right, and when you had children, the man gonna lead the family in the right way, because he is following behind Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. And we gonna go to 1 Corinthians 11. 1 Corinthians 11 and 4. What I just said. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. And it reads, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahweh Shai is God. See, Yahweh Shai got a ranking system, or Yahweh. It's Yahweh, that's God, then Yahweh Shai, and then you got man, then a woman, and a child. See, if you're going to be in the army of the Lord, you got to follow that system. Our women don't want to do that. They think they supposed to be ahead of us and try to tell us what to do, because Esau told them that. And we're going to skip right down 1 Corinthians 11 and 7 through 9. And it reads, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of Yahweh, but the woman is the glory of the man. See, y'all, the glory for us. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. That's what women come out of the rib of Adam. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. See, y'all is our helpmeet. Y'all was created for us. Y'all ain't supposed to be above us. You supposed to do what we tell you to do. If you got a spiritual man, he ain't gonna lead you in the wrong way, that he gonna feel like he dominant over you, even though we is over you. We gonna try to teach you like Christ or Yahweh Shai treated the church. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get Amos 3 and 3. It's a small scripture where they hit home. Amos 3 and 3. And it reads, can two walk together except they be agreed? See, we get a woman, she got to follow us. If she follow me, that means she agree what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is right. One person can't go one way and the other person go the other way, especially if you get married. You ain't going to be always trying to go against each other. You got to agree. That's what marriage is agreement. It ain't always about love, it's agreement. Who gonna be in your corner and be with you and agree with you where life can be easier for you. You can't be running amok and doing whatever you want, because you being acting a fool. And now we gonna go to Micah 7 and 10. Turn right to it. And it reads, then she that is my enemy shall see it and shame shall cover her, will say unto me, where is the Lord thy God? See, they mocking us. See, these women want to run up and down the street, and they are enemies to us. Yahushua already knew it because he knew he done wrote everything down from the beginning to the end. He the Alpha and the Omega. My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Yahushua said that because you women going to keep doing what's wrong, and Yahushua going to bring you down to the ground. And you're going to be like doo-doo on the ground. Because you don't want to do what's right, because you want to do what Esau told you to do. And Esau is the devil. He don't tell you stuff right. That's what our women don't want. They don't want to listen to no man going to lead them in the right way and tell them what's right. Because a lot of our women these days is not submissive. They think submission is something evil now. Because they worship feminism. When y'all go to them churches, that's what you worship. You women, feminism. That's why ain't no men in there. And the only men that's in them churches, they simps, or they the pastors trying to take your money. Nobody be listening to those stupid ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand feminism. That's what my mama into too. She thinks she on there worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. No, she worshiping white Jesus and feminism and white supremacy in them churches. That's what y'all worship. That's why y'all like going to them and y'all trying to get the men to go and follow y'all to them churches, and we don't believe in all that evilness that you all into. We don't like that stuff. And then this is Micah 7:5. And I'm going to read the 6, and it reads, trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a God. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. That means our women talk too much. Y'all always running y'all mouth, and we ain't supposed to be your friend. Our friend supposed to be Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai already know y'all gonna turn y'all back against us. For the son dishonoreth the father, the daughter rises up against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his own house. That means all the women in there is going to be teaching the kids how to hate their father. Because the women is already an enemy to us from the beginning. Let me read that let me go into my apocrypha. Let's go Ecclesiastes 25, I think, or 26. This is what it reads. This is Ecclesiastes. This is Sirach 25 and 24. And it read this. Let me start at 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. That means you run up down the street, running all over the place, doing what the hell you want to do, and you out there messing up. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. See, y'all was saying, he telling y'all, man, we ain't got to be dealing with that foolishness. That's what that is. Y'all want to run around, gather abroad, and women, y'all are the beginning of sin for us. Through women, we all die of sin. We're going to go back to Ecclesiasticus 7 and 24. It's going to be King, and one that this is going to be some of King Solomon saying. I'll go fast, Ecclesiastes fast. If you don't watch yourself. Ecclesiastes 7 and 24. And it reads, that which is far off and exceeding deep, who can find it out? It's King Solomon speaking. He's the smartest man on the earth when he was living. I applied my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. And I find more bitter than the death the woman, whose heart is snares and net, her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God or Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. See, that's how evil women's heart is, and that's why the women is wicked these days. Y'all heart is wicked. That's why y'all love Esau so much, because his heart is wicked, and his heart is not upright. So if his heart ain't upright, and you like following after Esau, Edom, the white man, your heart ain't upright. That's why some of us men can't deal with some of y'all women, man. Because y'all is not spiritual. You do not want to be led by Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, or a man above you. That's why y'all is failing in these marriages and messing with these men. Y'all go out and have babies before you even get married. Nobody want no baby. They want to see if you straight before we have you be married to you and start having babies. But now y'all want to do it vice versa, because y'all use marriage as a hustle, and you use babies as a hustle to get child support. That's all y'all doing, man. Y'all don't even love yourself or your kids when you do stuff like that. But that's how women mind think. They think wicked. Let me finish reading that. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. See, Yahweh Shai only found one man, and he ain't found no woman to be upright. Lo, this only have I found, that God have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. See, Yahweh Shai made man upright. That's why he only deal with the men in this Bible. That's why it was 12 disciples. Con. See, y'all women don't want con again. Our women don't want to do right, man. They want to run abroad and do what they want to do. This is Ecclesiastes 9. Con again. Ecclesiastes 9 and 15. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. See, that's what our women, they think we poor men, and what we say is dumb stuff. Yeah, but Howard Shai is talking about a poor wise man in this scripture right here. That's us Israelite men. We ain't rich. We poor wise men. But we got wisdom. Verse 16. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. See? When we speak as Israelite men, people don't hear our voice. But y'all gonna hear it at the while because Yahweh Shai is bringing his kingdom down. And now some of our women gonna go down with him, with this kingdom. Because y'all don't want to hear the truth. Verse 17. The words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good. See, wisdom is better than having weapons of war. A wise man can keep you out of war. A wise man, a poor wise man can keep you out of trouble. That's why we follow Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We got wisdom of Yahweh. And this is going to be my last scripture. It's going to be Galatians 6:6. See? Galatians. Getting there, I'll skip right over it. Galatians 6:6. And it reads, let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked, for whatever sow a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall the Spirit reap life everlasting. See? Yahweh Shai is not mocked. And the man gonna sow what he done. That's what our women, they gonna sow. They gonna be crying and gnashing at the teeth because they didn't listen to the Israelite men when we was out here trying to tell you the right thing. But no, you want to run and go holler and talk to Esau, Edom, and think they did something right because they letting you run abroad and let you run up and down the street and doing whatever you want and getting these jobs and stuff and think you over some man. You ain't over no man. Let me put that in Timothy. I think that's 1 Timothy 2:9. Let me see. 1 Timothy, yeah, let me read this. 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety and with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness and with sobriety. See, y'all ain't supposed to assert no authority over no man. But no, not in the United States. The United States want y'all to just run amok. And they know when y'all let y'all run amok and we can't do nothing and try to calm you down, y'all want to call the white man police on us. That's why that one boy got shot in the back 7 times in Milwaukee. He was trying to tell his girl what to do, and she didn't want to listen, so she called the white man police, and he ended up getting paralyzed, getting shot in the back, because she didn't want to listen what he was trying to tell her, even though he wasn't no real Israelite man that followed you behind Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, because he tell you to agree with the adversary quickly, or you won't get shot or killed. See, we know the word and know the truth. That's what y'all women don't want to listen, man. Y'all want to do what you want to do. And the society ain't looking too good for you right now. That's why these men don't want to marry you. And then when you have babies out of wedlock and they end up being raised by you, then the men become soft. Then y'all get mad at the men when they become soft because they ain't no real men. You remember, you messed up the whole system by not letting no man lead you. When a man leads you, he get to lead the kids. If the kids in the household with him, there ain't no real man that knows from Yahweh Ba Sam Yahweh Shai gonna let his son be no punk. All this stuff is broken up because we don't agree and we fell into the curses. But y'all women still don't want to listen to the men that do know the truth. Y'all gonna still come out there and run your big mouth and learn all that feminism stuff and think y'all doing something because Esau letting you do it because they done gave you a little job. Then you want to embarrass your man when they get a job and they trying to hold us down. You ain't got enough sense to even think about they trying to hold our nation down by not letting us men work and all that kind of stuff. If we do got a job, we blessed by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. The whole system is set up against the Israelite men. But our women ain't got no common sense to figure that out. Then y'all get mad and talking about you want a high value man when yourself ain't even high value. You don't even love yourself. You out there getting babies and stuff before you even get married. And then when we tell y'all the truth, y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all want to get mad and walk past us and talk a whole bunch of stuff. But that's why your life is all messed up. That's all right. Yahweh Shai killing some of y'all now because you hard-headed and stiff-necked. Remember, it's 7 to 8 women to a man. And that's why you getting led astray because you being led by nobody. You ain't got no man in your life. You ain't got Yahweh Shai in your life. And you ain't got Yahweh in your life. That's your head right there. You think you can go out and do everything on your own, talking about you some strong black woman. No, you an idiot. You ain't no strong black woman. You a dumb black woman. You don't want to be led by no man. That's why Yahweh Shai put us on the earth. He put you on the earth to follow us and do what we say. You are our possessor. But no, you think you going to get some high-value man. The high-value man is the man of Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai to follow the commandments and have faith in Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the high-value man. Kevin Samuels ain't even saying that. He talking about some man that got a whole bunch of money and he still got to put up with the women that they do get with your foolishness. Because you'll try to stay married to him 5, 6 years, and then you going to want a divorce and try to take half his money because you think marriage is a hustle instead of living life right. And then you think having a baby out of wedlock is a hustle because you can get child support. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. But that's what y'all women out there doing. Y'all out there sinning and doing whatever you want and following feminism and listening to Esau Edom, and he just leading you right on to the hell in the lake of fire. That's what he leading you to. This was a little short lesson. This is your brother Benaniah Ariel coming to you once again from the Heavenly Touch Camp in Flint, Michigan. We want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai. I'll see y'all again. Shalom.